Subramaniam Shankaran from I2 Plus. So, US elections is actually over. So we are back with the cybercrime news. Now, there's something called a typo squatting. So what do we mean by typo squatting is you can actually book a domain which looks very similar to a legitimate entity. Okay. For example, if there's a very popular company, let's say Microsoft.com. Okay. So what I can actually do is instead of microsoft.com, I can book a domain with microsoft.com. So when you actually look at the domain, if the domain is going to look very legitimate, okay, I can use an history track, Win history track to copy the web page, and the front end is available for me. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to book this domain Microsoft.com, and with two I's, okay. And if I'm going to paste everything to var www.html, okay, I'm going to start the Apache. It looks like a legitimate website. Okay, now these as long as you don't cheat, okay, it's a fun. But once you start cheating, that actually becomes a cyber crime. So there are two guys, in US, Adeagbo, okay, Donald Echeazu, okay, and then Olabanji, okay. So they defraud North Carolina University of 1.9 million US dollar. Okay, so they booked a domain which is very similar to the construction company that's involved in doing the work. Okay, and they pulled out a lot of money. Okay, from them. So this is actually called as a typo squatting attack. Okay. Now, in UK, most of the schools that belongs to Fylde Coast Academy Trust, okay, so they're all the grip of a ransomware attack, actually called ransomware attack from Rhysida. Okay, there are a lot of schools. Okay, the affected schools are Blackpool's, Anfield, Aspire, Montgomery, Unity High School, and Gateways, Mearside, Westcliff, Westminster Primary School. So many schools have been affected by the ransomware attack. It's a double extortion ransomware where the personal data has been exfiltrated by Rhysida Group, and the systems are all encrypted. So they had given a deadline until 12th of November for the payment of the ransom. If the ransom is not paid, yes, we'll disclose the personal data on the dark web. Okay, so again, typical ransomware scenario. And Australia, okay, is planning to ban the social media for the kids who are less than 16 years of age. Basically, this means that okay, it's also the parental responsibility to ensure you've got the controls on the mobile phone and the laptops, tablets, etc. Where which you want to hand it over to your kids if they are less than 16 years of age. You'll always ensure that the social media is blocked for them. Okay, so it's not like ignorance is not a bliss, and this is all set to become a law, and we are expecting this to be a law from the year 2025. Okay, so this is an alert. The people who are into the personal firewall, etc., they might have the lot of sales volumes flying high. Okay, from 2020. Malaysia is all set to set up an cybersecurity academy, and because from the year 2022, 23, and 24, okay, the cybersecurity incidents are on rise. Okay, the Technology University of Malaysia is all set to actually do it. So they're also training the students and also looking for an opportunity for them to work abroad. So coming out to the Indian news, social engineering always has been a top-notch attacks with respect to cybercrime. So there's a guy from Hyderabad. And why Hyderabad has always been a target for the social engineering attack. Okay, again, he received a call. It's an let's say a loan on the insurance. Okay, so they approached a person. Okay, and say that okay, we can give you a loan on your insurance, and they have again helping him step by step. Okay, he had been giving all the details, and they collected money from him. Okay, close to around first time 80,000 Indian rupee has been transferred, and second time the scammers demanded 56,000 Indian rupee. Okay, then they all was in touch with him for the WhatsApp call, and after that there's one more WhatsApp call where they said okay, one insurance is not enough due to his age. Okay, I think he's 75 plus or something, and they said you need a second insurance. So They tried to make his mind think about the insurance policy. Okay, and he has lost close to around 1.3 lakhs. And again, there's one more investment scam using impersonation attack. Okay, using the GEPL capital as a name. Okay, one of the guys was running an WhatsApp group. Okay, with the GEPL name and promising 200% return. Okay, but you need to pay 3,000 Indian rupee for joining. Okay, then GEPL, they complained to the cybercrime, and the cybercrime police is actually working on this issue. And the guy from Bangalore, identified as Kumar Utlasa, okay, he was arrested recently because he was involved in investment scam spanning across multiple Indian states. Okay, so this goes to 2.3 crores in Indian rupee. Okay, and he has recently been arrested. And there's one more issue. Okay, there's a book my show is a very popular ticket booking site for the movies, etc. But recently there was an British band, Coldplay's upcoming concert. Okay, so the tickets, they said only four ticket per individual, and the tickets were purchased and they were sold on some other website for a skyrocketing price. Okay, the cybercrime police then asked Book My Show to register their ID proof or ID number when they are booking their tickets. Okay, so a lot of scams, new modus operandi. Okay, now there is a 75-year-old, okay, retired police officer from Hyderabad. He lost 1.5 lakhs. So there's actually a scheme called Arogyashri Verification Department. This fraudster claimed that he is calling from Arogyashri Verification Department, and he said, okay, there's some benefit on your policy. So one of his relatives can receive an 35,000 Indian rupee as a benefit. Okay, so they again, so step by step they were taking through him, and he actually transferred 1.5 lakhs. So they said, now you can make a payment using your phone pay application, and there's an OTP, and he mentioned the OTP, and he found that there is actually a debit of 1.5 lakhs from his account. Okay, so one thing is very clear. Okay, as long as we are not aware of what exactly is happening, then it's impossible to secure ourselves from anybody. First, if somebody is going to give you a call on the WhatsApp, okay, and say that we are speaking from DHL, FedEx, using any popular cargo company name, and say that okay, there's drugs on the parcel. Do not trust them. Cut the phone down, or if you have grudge on somebody, use all the bad words in the world, okay, to scold them. Okay? Keep on scolding them, no problem. Okay, so you can enjoy that. Okay, so that is number one. Number two, if somebody is going to give you a call and say that please share the OTP, don't do it. Okay, and number three, you can install K7 Mobile or Quick Heal as an antivirus on your mobile phone. Okay, so that in case there are malicious applications or link, okay, these applications will prevent these links and application from K7 Mobile and Quick Heal. These antiviruses can prevent the malicious application from getting onto your eyes. So they'll say, please uninstall them, or they will remove it automatically, so that you are secure. And do not share the OTP. Okay, do not share the OTP, whatever it is. Okay, even if somebody is going to ask you over the phone, do not share the OTP. Okay, at least if if you're not sharing the OTP, if you're going to have an antivirus on the mobile phone, okay, and you know that if somebody is going to give you a call and threaten you, or if there's a WhatsApp group, okay, on which you want to become a member, and they say there's a huge return, okay, for the investment. Initially, they will return you something, okay, but they will ensure that you are fully into the scam, and then they will extract the maximum money from you. Okay, so it's like the greediness is also the root cause for the misery. Okay, so don't do all that. Okay, so have your antivirus on the mobile phone, because most of the attacks that happen is on the mobile phone. Okay, and one more thing that we actually saw today is the typo squatting. Before you click on the website link to make the payment, ensure that you're on the right website. Okay, if it's not a HTTPS, and if you don't trust the website, payment gateway is actually okay. But if you feel that there's a typo squatting, okay, because a lot of people, let's say Marks and Spencer, so Mark and Spencer's, Marks and Spencer, Marks and Spencer's. Okay, so there's a lot of ways in which I can register a domain and make it very similar to you. Okay, so be extremely cautious looking at the website and where you are actually buying. I can replicate website for marksandspencers.com. Okay, you are on marksandspencers.com, you are buying, adding all the addresses to the cart. Okay, then you make a payment. The payment doesn't go to the actual MNS. It comes to me. Okay, not me as such. Okay, let's say the cyber criminal. Okay, so take care and don't fall prey to these cyber fraudsters. Stay subscribed. Okay, and for more news and more technical information. Okay, this is Subramaniam Shankaran from ISSS signing off for now. Cheers then. Bye bye.